How's it going, everyone? I hope you're all doing well. First of all, Happy New Year! Well, I'm filming this on New Year's Eve, but second of all, today we're going to be talking about why I personally will never use the flagship iPhone. I'm committing this to you now. There are a couple of reasons as to why this is, and we're going to go over them in this video. So, first video of the new year, let's get into it. Okay, it's actually the new year this time. I got sick again, I'm still sick, but I really wanted to make this video, get the new year off with a good start. So, first of all, Happy New Year. Secondly, what do I need in a phone? If I'm gonna be buying a phone, obviously I should be thinking about this, and typically, I don't need all that much. Like, I don't play that many games at all. I will watch videos, so I need it to be a smartphone. I also like to use social media, so something that works well with that is good, something running the latest operating system, and something with a decent camera. That's it. That's all I need in a phone. Often needs and wants can get a little bit conflated when going to buy a phone. And in my case, I have to be very careful to remember I really don't need that much. Now, in terms of wants, so things that are optional but would be nice. I like to watch 4K videos on my phone, so something with a good screen. Always appreciated. Typically, that doesn't only mean high resolution, but it also means OLED. Decent refresh rate, but then again, I don't need a super high one because I don't play games. And again, these are all one. In fact, the phone that I am currently using, namely the iPhone XR, I am going to be switching out my daily driver soon, don't worry, actually doesn't have a high resolution and it has an LCD panel. This is what I mean by want. Things that would be nice, but realistically, I don't need. I'd also like something, as I said, that runs well on social media. Because I make these YouTube videos, social media is a big part of my life, and so something that runs social media really well is certainly a good choice for me. Next up, a good battery that's going to get me through my day is definitely up there with one of the most important features for me. Like, obviously, I don't really mind recharging my phone, but having something that's going to last all day is certainly always appreciated. Following on, another thing that I really want out of a phone is a good camera. Now, as I've said before multiple times, iPhones have replaced point and shoots for me. Like, I don't carry a point and shoot around anymore at all. So, something that can take photos really well while still being able to fit in my pocket, that is another big want for me. Also, it not being too expensive. Like, realistically, who wants to spend a load of their hard-earned money on a new phone? To be honest, I don't really. Like, sure, having a new phone is nice, but seeing as I'm an adult, despite the fact that I look like I'm 12, I still get ID'd for Monster. So yeah, honestly, who really wants to spend like a load of money on a new phone? I don't. Personally, I want to get the best deal possible. Okay, so those are my wants and needs. But how does this relate to the title of this video? Well, you may have noticed that my wants and needs are vastly less than the new iPhone can provide. Like, if I went out and bought an iPhone 14 Pro now, sure, I'd have like the island and some cool camera technology that I'd probably use, but everything else would go to waste. Like, I want something I can watch videos and browse Twitter on. I don't work for NASA. I'm a freelance videographer. And this really is one of the main reasons for me. Buying more than you actually need, sure, that can be good, especially in the future if it's upgradability. For me, because I switch my phone so often anyway, honestly, I think it'd just go to waste. The next reason as to why I probably won't ever use the flagship iPhone is because I primarily make videos about older iPhones. Specifically, how a good chunk of them are still usable as daily drivers. If I were to say, yeah, this iPhone XR, absolutely fantastic phone, you can totally daily drive this thing while walking around with an iPhone 14 Pro in my pocket. I don't know, for me, I like to practice what I preach. So, having a brand new iPhone in my pocket, not exactly for me. I do genuinely believe that most people don't need the flagship iPhone. In fact, I think most people can get away with using a used iPhone. Better for your wallet, it's better for the planet, and while you definitely do lose out on some of the new iPhone features, namely Apple Care, I think for a lot of people, the pros definitely outweigh the cons here. I think for a lot of people, it is kind of worth it. And me personally, I am one of those people. I think if I were holding onto my phone for several generations, then it would be worth it for me. But with my personal philosophy of wanting to try all of the phones, this doesn't really work out. And the final reason as to why you probably will never see me rocking a flagship iPhone, I'm kind of a cheapskate and new phones are really expensive. Like, going back to the fact that it is just overkill, it's too big, it's got specs that I don't need, features I don't want, and it's over $1,000. Do you know what I could get with $1,000? Hold on. I could get 2 of these. What tuning am I in? I think especially with the popularization of phone contracts, people forget how expensive their tech really is. Like, if it's just like a monthly payment and you don't have to think about it, and it is very easy to forget that that thing you're carrying around in your pocket, originally designed to make phone calls, is over $1,000. And of course, while it is very reductive on the current phone experience, I personally do think it helps to remember this before I go out spending crazy money on a phone I'll probably replace within a year. In this video, I also want to talk about my plans for the new year, namely the introduction of a new series and a couple of other things too. Basically, I want to do a new series this year. I don't want to explain what it is yet, just in case, but I think you guys are gonna love this one. Next up, I do want to try reviewing some other Apple products this year. While I have mainly focused on phones before, I found that you guys seem to enjoy listening to what I have to say about slightly older than new Apple products. So, gonna be doing more of that. And finally, I'm gonna try to be more consistent with my uploading this year, rather than doing like 3 videos in 1 week, then 1 the next. I'm gonna try to be a bit more consistent with when I upload. And while this was kind of out of my control, might post about that on Twitter, might not. It does look like it's improving, so fingers crossed. Anyway, that's why I'm not going to be using a new iPhone anytime soon. Got some errands to do now, so figured I'd take you guys with me. As soon as I can get my camera off the tripod, there we go. Whoa, let's go. Oh my gosh, hell yeah. Currently walking through the park in the rain, because why not?
This mocha ice cream, it's got beans in it. I don't know if I'm supposed to eat them whole or not.
Number 1 reason why I've come at my house, so I can go back in again. Number 2, I'm out of food. Number 3, the skinwalkers have
really
gone inside. True. So yeah, I thought we'd just take you guys with us on these few errands that we have to do.
Hell yeah.
Show them the ice cream.
It's actually pretty good.
Hell yeah.
My hands are cold. This is maybe a bad idea.
You're eating an ice cream sundae at 10 a.m. in January. 10 a.m. Sunday. Oh, that's nice. Oh. Guess who got stomachache from eating ice cream at fucking 10 in the morning?
I ate the bean and it made me feel sick.
Oh, speaking of non-current generation phone users, show us your phone. Show us the phone. This is actually the Pixel 6 Pro that there is a review of on my channel. Show us the case. Let's see the case. Perfect.
It was like for £3 from a seller on eBay.
Okay, I'm back. That did not go as planned. Anyway, I thought we'd end this video by making the first cup of coffee of 2023. Let's go. Okay, so for those of you who have asked me before how I make my coffee, I typically use one of these, which is a V60. I'm pretty sure they come from Japan originally. Use these papers. Essentially, it's just pour over. I got this because I smashed my old one. Let's make some coffee. Okay, quickly refilming the outro. I've just finished editing this video and noticed all the audio was just gone. Yeah, half this video didn't really go as planned. I also did just get like really sick. So yeah, sorry for the wait on this one, guys. Hope you've enjoyed this one. Let me know, by the way, what generation of iPhone are you currently using? Are you using the newest? Are you using 1 behind, 2 behind? Feel free to let me know in the comments. I always enjoy reading those. As for now though, as always, thank you for watching. Remember to like the video if you want to see more content like this, then smash that subscribe button. I'm done for now, and I'll see you guys in the next one.